Okay, hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, I got my intro right this time. Welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. So we've arrived in Jubilife City. I am going to spend some time poking my nose anywhere I can. Let's go into these houses. Let's see, sometimes people have interesting things to say. Hello there, trainer. If you get stumped and don't know what to do, talk to people. Talk to everyone you see. Thank you for the practical demonstration. Most of the time, early in the game, the NPCs that you see walking around will not tell you anything deep and insightful, but they will more likely give you hints, and once in a while they will give you free stuff. And ultimately, it's the free stuff that I care about, right? I can't believe I said that out loud. So, did you know some kinds of Pokemon evolve when they get stronger from battling? When they evolve, they can take on completely different appearances. I think I did know that. Yes, evolution makes Pokemon just that much more fascinating. That is a very large speaker system. Alright. It's been a while since I've seen a stereo that big. Since, in the, 15 years since Diamond and Pearl came out, the miniaturization of technology has, really affected everything, and, music players are among those. You two are holding two Nintendo Switches. They gave you your Pokemon an item before trading it. That will make the other trainer doubly happy. And it may or may not have evolved. Alright, cool. How much do you know about Pokemon? Oh, do you know much about Pokemon? I was gonna say, how much is not really a yes or no question. I see. Quite well versed indeed. I imagine you won't need this to visit. You won't need to visit the trainer school then. But do visit if you have time. You may discover something new. If I recall, there are a couple NPCs in there who will battle you. The GWS, this was the site of the global terminal for trading. In the originals, I do not know what will be there now, since you kind of don't need to go to a central location to do online things. Are you an Ace Trainer? I forgot. The Ace Trainer designs in Sinnoh are rather adamant, I guess would be a word for it. You just became a trainer, did you? You should look up topics if you're not familiar with them. Alright, Barry has gotten into some kind of trouble and he's been sentenced to writing lines on the blackboard. Did you come to study too? I went ahead and memorized everything that was up on the blackboard. Okay, so you're not writing lines, you're reading them. After all, it's the trainer's job to avoid having their precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? So Dragonite, what brings you here? You got something for me? I do, in fact. So what is this? It's a town map. Why are there two in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need to. Hey, Dragonite, you take one. So that's the town map. That is not, as I said earlier, the Pokénav? I think I said earlier. That might actually be coming up. That might actually be the clown game in Jubilife, but I don't know if that was in Platinum or if that was in Diamond and Pearl also. Orberg City is where you should be going next. There's a gym, so it'd be perfect for raising the Pokemon I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around. Alright, you go do that. And you're gonna go running off. And speaking of Orberg, they're smart enough to use items that you give them, but they won't know what to do with human-made items like potions and antidotes, which mostly restricts them to using things like berries and some other things, I suppose. We learned about Pokemon types today. Grass is weak to fire, fire is weak to water, water is weak to grass. That's how it goes. Indeed. I believe you two will battle me. Will you not? Alright, so we're gonna battle you. Speaking of which, Orberg City being the site of the first gym, and Orberg City being rock type, probably would not be a bad idea for me to catch either a water type or a grass type. I'm pretty sure, unless Chimchar learns, like, some kind of fighting move, I'm gonna use a physical attack on you because your physical attack is garbage. Unless Chimchar uses some kind of, fighting move before, like, level 12, I wouldn't have much that I can do to a rock type, between Scratch being a normal type and Ember being a fire type. And I noticed that you did not get a special attack buff off of either of those, interestingly enough. Anyway, Aber's going down. I did use an Aber once. And you're both gonna get levels there. I did use an Aber once in, Heart Gold. Evolved it into a Kadabra, and then it was one of the Pokemon that I did actually trade to and from Platinum to evolve into an Alakazam. That's cool. Anyway, that's how it is then. Yep, I see you learned about physical versus special defense today. It's hard to win if you don't have some Pokemon to choose from. Indeed, you're gonna fight me also, aren't you? You just became friends with your Pokemon. I'm not sure if we can do this properly, but maybe we'll battle? Let's do this. I need to try the things I learned before I forget them. The carpet looks very blurry. Alright, that is Christine. Like, the carpet that they were standing on looked very blurry, and I don't really see a lot of blurry aliasing on the other textures in the game, like the wood floor and the walls and stuff, but... Alright, whatever. So you also have an Abra. We are going to go and give you basically the same treatment. We're just going to use Scratch on you twice. That will take you down, because Abra has not very good at all physical defense. And you actually did get a special attack buff from that one. And we're going to... What move did I learn? Is that a Dark-type move? Oh no, or Archimedes! Okay. The critical hit in combination with... If that wasn't a critical hit, I probably would have been fine. But, the special attack buff from the last time was, not ideal, and I might actually be in trouble here. Because you are a flying type? Charge Beam only has a 10% chance of missing. And there's no way I'm surviving this. Look at how fast that HP scrolled. In the original Sinnoh games, HP scrolled at one point per frame. In this game, it is a lot faster than that. Alright, that's awkward. I just lost to a preschooler. You were a preschooler, right? I think you're a preschooler. Boy. I'm gonna have my Pokemon license revoked for this. So, we're gonna try that again. Don't judge me, Nurse Joy. Alright, here we are, round 2. One could say I've been schooled. Sorry, not sorry. But anyway, we are surviving that one pretty well. You are at +2 on your special attack now, but I do not care. You are not going to, you're not going to survive a scratch to the face. Alright. So, Kepler should gain a level from that. That is a level 5. You are growing quickly. You are learning Quick Attack. And we have defeated School Crit Christine. School... This is hard. Anyway. Let's get out of here. That was some decent experience. Your friend... talk to your friend and get some technical machines from him. You're just gonna give you free items. Okay, that is TM10s. Is this gonna work the same way as it did? Because that's pluralized. Is this gonna work the same way it did in Sword and Shield? Are TMs gonna be reusable, but TRs are not? Or is this back to being single use? That is workup. Okay, so TMs are back to being single use. That's... Alright. Annoying for competitive. In single player, it's not a huge deal, but competitive, I'm sure that's gonna be a bit of a step back. Let's see. What moves do I have on Archimedes? Okay, Taunt. So that is not a damaging Dark-type move, but I do know Taunt. Alright, let us get out of here. And let us keep looking around town. Sir! You are a Pokemon trainer, but you don't have a Poketch yet? Poketch is short for Pokemon Watch. Was I calling it the Pokenav? That was Hoenn. Oops. Oh my, you are a rare case indeed. You see, I invented and now manufacture Poketches. Not only that, I'm now conducting the Poketch promotional campaign. All you have to do is find 3 clowns in Jubilife City. If you can find them, I'll give you your very own Poketch. Alright, so there's one here. That's easy to find. Hello, sir. Cat's the clown. Wait, what? Did I have to answer questions? I just hit the A button. I wasn't even reading what you said. Anyway, there is, I believe, one around the back over this way. There's one in front of the building. Is that both of you? Your Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out your question. Okay, so we do have to answer questions. Just like Pokemon do, the moves of Pokemon all have types. Are we going by, like, Gen 4 curse rules, or are we going by, like, common understanding of the word type rules? I'm gonna go with yes. In Gen 4, at least, curse was typeless, and it would do different things based on whether the Pokemon using it was a ghost type or not. I don't think there are other moves that do that. I don't think there are any such thing as typeless moves. Alright, so you are indeed the last one. Can a Pokemon hold an item? Yes. Was the answer to all of these yes? Alright, well, let's go back to the guy and redeem our coupons. And we can have our smartwatch or whatever this is. So you'll just poke out your Poke-chan. 1, 2, 3, bravo, I say. In return for these coupons, I present you with this Pokemon watch. The Poke-etch for short. Okay. So, how's this gonna work? This made heavy use of the bottom screen in the DS games. It is fairly safe to say we do not have a bottom screen now. Press R to open your Poke-etch, control it by using the touchscreen, and hold the R button to close it. I do not have access to the touchscreen right now, but if I were to hit the R button... Okay. Okay, so when I'm using a gamepad, I can move the cursor around by moving the left analog stick. Oh, I can also nudge it with the right analog stick and with the D-pad. All right, so this is the calculator. Okay, so they did bring this back. This is cool. I imagine this will be more satisfying with a touchscreen if you were having to be playing this game in handheld mode. But 2 times 6 plus 5 is going to be 17. What? Hold on. 2 times 6 plus 5. Okay, do I have to... Do I have to enter first? I guess so. You're only allowed one operand. Is that... I can't remember how the Poke-etch watch in the DS games worked. That's the answer I was looking for. What else is on here? This is a step counter. This is your Pokemon monitor. Alright. I guess I'll leave it on this. I'll leave it on the Pokemon monitor. Actually, you know what? I kind of don't like the amount of space that it takes up on the screen. Alright, so I know that, like, sidebars with your Pokemon status are, like, a tradition of Pokemon Let's Plays, but I've sort of fallen off of doing that because it's not interesting the 15th time you do it. But, I guess if you're interested in that sort of thing. I know that a lot of people did use, when they did Let's Plays of DS Pokemon games, of the DS Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum games, they would leave that in their bottom screen. And it would look a little bit more neat off to the side, as long as they weren't overlaying it on the top screen, but whatever. So, we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna talk to some NPCs. Hello. Lower his HP first. Okay, again, you do not have a lot of interesting things to say. You need potions. If all your Pokemon faint, you completely black out. That's a problem. As the resolution available to Pokemon games gets better and better, I take more and more interest in looking at what's actually on the shelf. Why do I feel like those Pokeballs are not actually balls, but they're just quads that are textured? They do look like sprites. For that matter, the other items on the shelf may be too. Since we don't have a great deal of camera movement, I'm trying to see if... Like, I don't think the perspective really changes on, for example, these potion bottles or these boxes down here. Okay, the perspective changes on the boxes, but not the things on the shelf. Not the bottles and whatever. Okay. Again, I definitely have an interest in the way that video games are put together. At this point in time, most of the traffic to my YouTube channel comes from people looking for game dev videos. So, expect to see me scrutinizing fairly closely exactly how the 3D environments are made. Alright. That is a Shinx. What? No? Is this a cult? No? Am I being recruited for anything, like, illegal? Is this where I join Team Rocket? Or Team Galactic, I guess it would be in this game. Alright. Let's see. When you walk with your Pokemon, they gradually become friendlier, as is how the happiness system in Pokemon games work. Can I go in this building? I think this is the Poke-etch building, isn't it? Is this a vending machine? I cannot buy anything from the vending machine, at least not yet. Yes, this is the Poke-etch company. You're a family-run business. I mean, your building is pretty fancy. The president of the Poke-etch company, yes, I saw you outside. Okay, so I was gonna say, I do know that you can come back to this building periodically and you can get new Pokechaps. I forget, for some reason I want to say that in the original DS games, there were also a couple that were given away as Wi-Fi gifts, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm mixing that up with something else. Anyway, we try to think like trainers when we develop new Pokechaps. The user satisfaction is what we're after. Truly a software engineer. As opposed to, God, is this really the best time and place for me to go on a rant about Blender? Because I was this close to saying something at the expense of the Blender 3D modeling tools, and like, unlike the developers of Blender, which almost isn't even fair because Blender is an open source project that is contributed to by many people, and honestly, you can tell because it looks like a lot of those people just never communicated with each other. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop ranting about 3D software at this point. Okay, so this is just like a user manual. All right, no, thank you. This is just a user manual regarding different Pokechaps. I'm guessing that this is going to contain one as well. Calculator, friendship checker. Can handle up to 10 digits. It's perfect for figuring out math questions that might pop up. I mean, do I have the friendship checker yet? I'm pretty sure the only ones I have are the calculator, the Pokemon list, and the step counter, the pedometer. Pokewalker, as it were. Alright, anyway. Let's see. You are the brains and the people behind the hot new tech startup in Sinnoh, I guess. Digital watch. I mean, that's how watches work. Anyway, so the trash can is empty. I know once in a while, if you talk to one of the cardboard boxes, you can find something in them, but I'm probably not going to go out of my way to talk to all of them. Yeah, the PCs are the user manual. The trash can is also empty. Alright, so there's nothing much for us in here. Once I have a couple gym badges, I'll probably remember to come back. Oh wait, I thought we were on the ground floor and I was trying to go out the front door. That was not there. Let us actually go out the front door. Nothing hidden behind the building. Sometimes buildings in Pokemon games like to do that. I'm gonna just quickly duck out this way. I don't believe I can go very far through this gate. An old rod is a good thing. You think so too, am I right? Yep. That's my old rod. Alright, so with this I can catch Magikarp, which I have not actually done in a number of Pokemon Let's Plays at this point, and I might do that. It won't do me any good in the upcoming gym battle, but you know what? I kind of want to catch a Magikarp. This used to be a tradition. If I hit Y, okay, so do I have to assign the old rod to my Y button? Okay, so this is. All right, press the plus button to use the old rod. Okay. Magikarp. Alright. Not used to it taking so long to grab a bite from fishing, but guess I'll just have to be patient. There aren't discrete fishing spots in this world, right? The way that there are in Sword and Shield. Landed a Pokemon. Okay. And we have ourselves a Magikarp. Let's do this, Magikarp. So we are going to send in Archimedes versus a Magikarp. What am I gonna nickname this thing, honestly? You legitimately do not have any moves other than Splash at this point. You learn Tackle at 15. Flail at, I think, 30. And I think in some games you can be tutored bounce. I don't know if there's a tutor for bounce for Magikarp in this one. Anyway, alright, you have a low catch rate. I'm just gonna start checking Pokeballs at you. Nicknames. What do I want to nickname a Magikarp? Who's a scientist that did things with water? Alright, that's actually a question that I feel like should not be as mysterious to me. Because I feel like there should be a lot of people who studied water throughout history. It's said to be the world's weakest Pokemon. Nobody knows why it has managed to survive. Truly one of the mysteries of biology. You know what? With that said, because nobody knows why it's managed to survive, we could always call it Darwin. Alright, you know what? You're gonna be Darwin. Darwin has been added to my party. Alright, so let's see. You are not a trainer. You asked your boyfriend to meet you here on Route 18, but he's nowhere to be seen. He's probably stuck like on the other side of Route 218, isn't he? Alright. Well, I got myself a Magikarp. I am going to go and head off. And see if I guess the easy answer for a grass type that I might want to catch to help take on Roark is a Badoo. But I have used a Badoo before in a Let's Play. I used Roserade when I played X, and I would like to make an attempt to use something new. That is the Paralyze Heal. I guess the other option is to just and Archimedes gained a level out of that. I guess the other option is to just train enough so that I have enough levels so that it doesn't really become a problem. Are you a trainer? You are a trainer. But unfortunately, as of right now, I don't even have any moves on anything that can do super effective damage. Or at least not... I don't even have any moves that are not resisted by rock at this point. Anyway, you're going to send in Bidoof, I'm going to send in Archimedes. And we're going to be going with our usual strategy of just doing heavy fire damage to you, to Bidoof, and also to everything else that shows up. I'm okay with that. Use Growl, see what I care. We're going to be using our special attack for this anyway. There's always the option to just wait until Magikarp evolves into Gyarados, but one, Magikarp doesn't evolve into Gyarados at level 20, at which point we'll probably be at the second gym in the game. And two, Magikarp gains experience very slowly. And we're going to be waiting a little while. Alright, so you're going to be in denial about losing or whatever. Sir! You are also a trainer. Okay, I thought you were. I haven't actually done any of that, like, speed-up trainer battles business yet in this game. And I'm sure... I'm feeling like I will eventually. I have a hard time seeing myself playing a Pokemon game where I don't. Because, there can tend to be a lot of trainer battles. You have the ultimate Pokemon here, I see. And I don't want to just spend a lot of time talking about things that are honestly not going to be that interesting for the most part, but I don't know. It feels... The older I get, the more normal it feels to try to talk through these, but... Alright, Magikarp is going down, and... Do you have anything else? You do not have anything else. Oh, you do have something else. That's a Starly. Alright, Starly. And... Oh, you know what else is coming up? A rival battle with Barry. Or I guess I should call him by the nickname I gave him. A rival battle with Waffle. Okay. Meaty's attack fell. Everything that I've been fighting today is really hell-bent on lowering my attack, even though I'm not using my attack. Anyway, Starly's going down, and I guess I could probably put Kepler out in the leadoff for at least a little while. Let's do that. Kepler, you can go out into leadoff. Alright. We're gonna swap you with Kepler, and we are going to be on our merry way. Alright. Are you another trainer? And as soon as that battle ends, I see I have gotten into a trainer battle. Alright, sure. I was gonna try and fight you anyway. Alright, that's that. Are you a trainer? I don't think you're a trainer. You're just gonna warn me about the boulders in the cave. That I believe I need, a hidden move in the Poketch. Okay, do we... I was assuming that the same way that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, like, sort of went back to a few old traditions in, the original Ruby and Sapphire that had changed by Gen 6, like, independent Pokemarts and whatnot. And this game did that too. We still have independent Pokemarts in this game. I sort of assumed that HMs as moves that you attach to your Pokemon would be back, but you are sort of suggesting that that is not the case. Alright, well... no matter, there's nothing hidden here. I'm going to... I could run back to the Pokemon Center, but let's be honest, I'm lazy and I can just use items to heal. I actually don't have any potions. Oh wait, I do have potions. I was looking at... wait, no, stop. Antidotes. One of the antidote. Use that on Kepler. I do have potions, and I can just heal with potions right now. Alright. So, we're going to be hitting up the Ravaged Path. We indeed can't go very far. That is an antidote. Are there even random encounters in this section of the Ravaged Path? Anyway. Let us go back to town. I guess really there's... I really could have just waited and healed at the Pokemon Center, but... whatever, I'm gonna end this off here. In the next part, we are going to be heading off down route, whatever this is, I don't remember what route that is. I believe, if I recall, there is a rival battle down there. We're gonna be starting the next video with that. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you all later.